Hello YouTube, this is Remorse. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys what happens after you beat the Elite Domination Championship. Now the only way you can do this is by completing every race or tier in this championship. As you can see, I've already completed the Seekers, the Breakout, and the Evolution. Now I'm going to be doing the Domination one. And I saved the Le Mans 250 miles for last. The only reason I saved this for last is because it's 250 miles and it roughly takes about an hour and 50 minutes to complete. So I really didn't have time in the day to sit there for 2 hours and 50 minutes to do the race. So finally I got the time to do it, and this is what the race looks like. Now for this race they gave us the Porsche 919 to race in. Now there isn't any tune you can download just for this race, so you have to stick with what they give you. Once you complete the race, you'll be rewarded with this vehicle. And you'll also be rewarded with some driver gear. Now this driver gear for the elites has some type of gold. Usually the helmet has gold on the visor, gold on the helmet, and the upper part of your driver has some gold trimming on there. I'm still trying to see what's going to happen on the next two tiers or next two championships. Maybe you'll get a full body gold outfit. Alright, here we go. Let's get this race going. Now we're starting with the rolling start. And there we go. Now this vehicle is pretty fast and pretty quick. The gearing is a little short. Now I hate these drivatars. They don't respect you or anything. They're just ramming into you. You can slow down and they'll smack you right in the back, and they don't even make room for you on the turns. As you're gonna see right here, you got cars just smacking into each other. Bam, and there he goes, off to the dirt. Now the Porsche 919 that they give us here for this race has excellent handling, excellent braking, excellent acceleration. Now this vehicle is super fast, super quick. Usually I just race in the R class, but the P and the X class, those cars are too fast, they're too twitchy. Unless you're driving with the steering wheel, I don't recommend driving these cars with the controller. You need to be real precise on your braking, your steering, and everything. As you can see right here, I'm going to misjudge the braking. This is the first time I've used this vehicle. I'm just going to smack right into the back of that car. Now I'm not one of the best drivers out there. I mean, I've been placing top 1% in some of these races on online multiplayer. My lap times are pretty decent. But for these championships, since they give you so many different vehicles to race with, I have to use the braking line because there's no way I'm going to remember how each of these vehicles handles. So I have to use the brake line just so I can see how deep I can go into a turn before I have to brake. Now of course I'm not going to have you guys sit here for 2 hours and watch this video, so I'm just going to cut and edit towards the end so you guys can watch what happens towards the end, because that's almost 2 hours worth of driving. I'm going to cut right here and then I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so now I managed to lap most of the cars towards the end right here. It took me almost a whole race to catch up to them. As you can see right here, I caught up to my teammate again. So since it was already the last lap, there's no point for me to try to beat any time, so I'm just going to sit here and ride it all the way towards the end of the race. Just check out this other car, looks just like mine. We're teammates. So make sure you hit these turns pretty quick. Come in towards the end of this race. Just got a couple more fast turns. Now this turn right here is pretty hard to take. Now this car brakes so easy, but if you're racing with any other type of vehicle, I've seen it in multiplayer, you're just hitting that dirt pile over there, or you're getting hit from the back when you're braking. But since I'm doing this with the drivatars, you don't have to worry about getting hit from the back. I think by now most of you guys have already experienced that. Some of these tight corners are at the beginning of a race when you're playing the multiplayer. You got somebody that doesn't know how to drive, or some noob, or they just picked up a car and they don't know how to brake, or they have their braking assist on, and they brake way before the turn, and that's how all or most of the accidents happen. A lot of people have already experienced that. I experience that every time I play the multiplayer. So here I'm just having fun and enjoying this race and just trying to finish it off, so I can show you guys what happens towards the end after you get this elite championship over with. Now here we're coming in towards the end. Going to finish first and second right here, 2 Porsches, and there we go. Also, you're going to be seeing all the vehicles you get towards the end and all the credits, and as you level up you're going to see right here towards the end. So this is actually a race. If you want to level up quick after 2 hours, you should do this. I'm going to leave off right here so you guys can see what happens and everything you get.
Have the Elite Domination Championship. People can count on one hand the number of drivers who won all of its races. And yet, you made it look easy.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It really help my channel out. This is No Remorse, signing out.
Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried